3 MLP fan theories for Generation 5 that turned out to be incorrect.
Video is not intended for children under the age of 13 years old. The comment section has been turned off. It's because YouTube did it, not me. I am an adult, not a child.
Hello and welcome back. It is Daisy Spines here with a slight follow-up to my previous video, the correct theories of Gen 5. I'm doing the inverse, which is the ones that didn't turn out to be correct from our fandom. Remember to be respectful to each other in the comments, and there's spoiler ahead for most of the on-screen Gen 5 media. Let's get into it. Theory number 1. Phyllis Cloverleaf is Sunny's biomom. This one was definitely born of what I call the early fandom effect. The young fandom around Generation 5 saw the absence of a mother figure in Sunny's life in the movie, and some other media like the So's, and perceived Phyllis, the nearby female mayor, who her father knows, to be that missing gap. Like, they were divorced, and he had primary custody for some reason, and Phyllis was barely involved, and Sprout was her brother. Weird, but people want to make connections early on, and Gen 5's movie didn't give us that much to speculate on. The absence of a mother on Sunny definitely made people wonder, although this is for sure disproven in the TYT episode written in the Star Scouts, where we see Sunny's biomom finally putting this to rest. But I thought it was really interesting how many people thought Phyllis is X character's mom or a guardian in some way to anyone other than Sprout throughout the fandom. I just think it's very odd that C specifically garnered so much of that around her. Theory number 2. Sprout will be the 6th member of the main cast. This one is related but not related because Sprout himself is a completely separate issue. I see where a lot of people were coming. In this franchise, we have come to associate main characters or even prominent side characters to be in groups of 6. And let's just say Sprout was very prominent in the movie. He could have had a redemption arc and become a main character. He knows Sunny. I wouldn't quite call them friends, but I guess they were friends. And he did have some time. He knows, like, Sprout too. But it seems to me as time went on, the on-screen media slowly forgot about him nearly entirely. They checked in once or twice, but Sprout fell into irrelevancy, and he's obviously not the 6th main character. That is Misty, who is far more interesting and has a better storyline surrounding her. I think that it's pretty obvious to say that as far as choices go, she made the most sense, Misty. But in saying that, we could have actually had him as a part of the main group of Generation 5, and I don't think it would have been that odd. It would have evened the cast out a little bit if you think about it, because Sunny is technically an alicorn. Just do what you will with that. As it stands, Hasbro could have and should have done better with this character. They put a lot of potential in the writing and then let the character rot. But other than that, let's move on to the next theory. For our third and final theory, Twilight is Opaline. This is a simple one that I dislike. But it basically goes that Twilight went evil and turned into Opaline in the same way that the two sisters can go evil, like Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon. But first of all, I think the main thing working against this is actually Equestria Girl. If she were to become corrupted, I'm so sure she'd just be Midnight Sparkle, but in pony version. I don't know why other people would think that she was Opaline. And I feel like she's also the least likely of any of the alicorns to go full-blown evil transformation next to, like, Cadence. She probably wouldn't. So it just feels a little out of character, even with her very flawed writing at times. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I do plan on doing more of these in the future, so if you have any comments you'd like to leave about any My Little Pony theory from any generation that turned out to be incorrect, please leave them and I can do a follow-up. I would love to see some Gen 1. That would be a great one if anyone has Gen 1 theories. If you enjoyed, consider commenting, and subscribing. This has been Daisy Spines signing out. Bye!